And another incident that is coming to light where clashes were reported at a Christmas bash, this time in Assam, where VHP Bajrang Dal entered into a school. They started shouting Jai Shri Ram. They allegedly set the Christmas decor in school on fire. Now, these are two separate incidents that have happened. One in Raipur in Chhattisgarh and another allegedly in Assam, where Christmas bash was vandalized in a Chhattisgarh mall. Converted family that was attacked over faith, and there was massive vandalism amid religious tensions in Chhattisgarh's Kanker. So details that are coming to light of two separate incidents. One in a school where the Christmas decor was burnt, and another that happened at a mall where the Xmas bash was vandalized at that mall, so much so that even a family that converted to Christianity was attacked over faith, and religious tensions that were reported from this particular mall in Kanker. Let me cut across to Sumi Rajappan, my colleague joining us on the phone line. Sumi, this is absolutely condemnable to what has been happening. What happened in this particular incident?
Yes, absolutely. This is highly condemnable, and in fact, it happened yesterday on Christmas Eve. And in fact, an FIR has also been registered against 40 unidentified persons for vandalism at Magneto Mall, which was open on Chhattisgarh bandh. So Sarva Samaj is a faction who had announced and called for a bandh against the religious conversion incident that happened in Kanker a few days ago. And on that particular day, in fact, yesterday, when the bandh was organized, Magneto Mall was open, and which is why a certain number of goons had reached there from the Sarva Samaj, and they vandalized the entire mall yesterday. According to police, the complaint was lodged by mall management representatives Namrata, Kumari and Ajay Kumar, and based on the CCTV footage, the police began their investigation and efforts were made to identify those who were involved. And the incident occurred on Christmas Eve, that is on 24th December, yesterday. In fact, the mall was also decorated on the occasion of Christmas, and it was operational. As I said, there was a bandh that was called yesterday across Chhattisgarh against the Kanker conversion incident, and which is why the religious Hindutva organizations were, looking out for such shops who were open. And in fact, Magneto Mall was open for a certain number of hours, which is why the Hindutva organizations and the protesters entered the mall and deliberately vandalized the property. And in fact, police teams also reached the spot, but it was late, and miscreants fled immediately after the police arrived. So the further investigation is also underway, but so far, people complaint against 40 people have been lodged, and in fact, FIR against those have also been lodged by the police.
All right, Sumi, do stay on. Let me also cut across to my colleague Asmita Shah joining us from Guwahati on the incident that happened in Nalbari in Assam. Asmita, do correct me if I'm wrong, details coming in of how the perpetrators walked into a school where Christmas was being celebrated. It must be traumatizing for innocent families, for children, to see such kind of violence and vandalism. Why? Because they were celebrating Christmas.
Yes, exactly. It was actually very much disheartening for the students and the teachers, because they were actually doing their preparations to, to celebrate Christmas at their school premises. So it happened basically in the St. Mary's School in Panigaon area of Nalbari in Assam, where the students and children, they were actually decorating their school premises. They had actually put the Christmas tree and all the decorative items. And amid that, a group of people, they were the members of Vishwa Hindu Parishad and Bajrang Dal. They suddenly entered the premises of the school, and they set the Christmas trees on fire. They vandalized the items and created a chaos. It created a ruckus inside the school premises. And when this happened, the children were actually traumatized, because they were actually, getting prepared for something very special. So yes, this happened there. It is very, very unfortunate. And also the activists were also, raising slogans like Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hindu Rashtra and Bharat Mata Ki Jai. And they were trying to enforce their religion basically on there.
Smita and Sumi, this is absolutely shameful to what has been happening and scarring for innocent families, children who are out there to celebrate Christmas, and these are mere perpetrators who belong to no religion. They're out there to spread hate and easy to target those who are innocent, who are helpless, and that is how they enforce their beliefs on them. I want to thank you for getting us the latest details.